Absolutely. Good stuff. Fantastic. Well done. Well done, YouTube. Welcome, everyone, to the wonderful Rimworld. Let's say the wonderful Rimworld. Last time, we left it with a tank stuck in the doorway. Now, I'm not really sure what I need to do. I'm hoping reloading this is going to have fixed it. If not, I think I'm going to have to delete a tank in order to allow this to work. Please be unstuck. Hey, good news! The best of news, reloading the game has fixed it. Oh, my stuck tank is unstuck. Oh, thank God for that. Right. Good news. Before we just go and utilise it, though I do need to build a door. Just a door to try and... where am I going? Vehicles. This is important. Auto garage door 1x5. Weirdly, sandstone is very strong, so I'm going to place that there. And we are going to fix this up. Turns out, yes, as Calgor said, the Tech 101, turn it off and on again, and it does the job. Yeah, I think it was the roof. I can't remember who said last week, but I thank you whoever it was. It was the roof that it was getting stuck on, and despite deleting it, just needed a reboot after removing the roof. So that is very good news indeed. We can get this fixed, hopefully, and then we can, because last time we had mechs appear that we need to go and deal with. So, there we go. Normanton, thank you very much for the gifted sub and for your own resubscription for the 20th month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. I say, well, here's to many more months. Thank you so much for the continued support. And in fact, your tank, well, no, your artillery piece shall be about to get involved. It's about to get a bit hectic. Well, I say hectic. No, we should be able to see this off quite easily. With our collection of vehicles, I honestly don't see too much of a problem in defeating this. It's always a little bit scary, the mechs. They can be quite powerful. These things... the Bradleys are not that strong in terms of sustaining damage, so... yeah, we're going to be a little bit careful. I'll try not to destroy the chip from the Apocritum, but there is no guarantee on that one. Oh, we've got the world's slowest build. Well, I say slow. Sergio Toa is not the quickest at building, but I guess we'll build all hours of the day. Still, we all have to turn that off. I was about to say we should probably turn that off because it's just pulling up chunks and nowhere for him to go, but that's fine. Sweet Daddy D, thank you very much for the resubscription as well for the 43rd month. A big rollcast salute to you, hopefully, from chat. Thank you so much. So, any bets on what kind of crazy shenanigans my person will get into today? Who knows? Who knows? It can't get any weirder, right? For you, you've had a pretty bizarre time here, so I'm gonna say probably not. But you never know. Yeah. I can't really fix up this door until... what I'm going to do, I'm just going to allow... normally, I've got to make sure I shut this down. That is just to help the tanks get out of here and turn. Because I was trying not to destroy the ancient road. But... for the sake of my tanks manoeuvring, we are going to have to do that. Yeah, I'm going to build a bigger door before we try. The psychic drone is something that we need to deal with relatively quickly, but I can wait a day just to fix up the door so that we can actually utilise the tanks properly in this one. Caleb, thank you for bits. So I had an idea for a future automation challenge. Everyone builds supercars, but with a limited allowance of quality slider points, meaning you have to choose whether to max out one thing or spread it across the whole car. Could be, I mean, it doesn't necessarily even have to be supercars. It could be any car, I think, could work. Could be interesting to see how that goes. Yeah, have a set amount of quality points. I don't quite know. I'll have to remind myself of how it works. However, yeah, I think it could be an interesting way of doing it. An interesting way of, let's say, spicing up the challenges, so to speak. Erraticus, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 11th month. A rolled cart salute to you. From chat again, thank you very much for the continued support. Drake, leave the bits. Saying tonight, we get a donation number. I don't know why they've got weird again. No, well, it'll be fixed because Noodle Brain donated. Thank you, Noodle. I don't know why they've got weird. They've got weird, but not as weird as last time, which is even more confusing. Streamlabs does funny things. But, you know, what can you do? It's live stream time on Rimworld, and as the Colonists get ready to battle each other again, that is quite possible. We may see another pool gets jilted by Sweet Betty, possibly. So possibly could happen. Lucky goes a caffeine binge. Is Lucky the animal that got was high or okay? I think they did drink some of the coffee or something they shouldn't have done. And Cora woos but fails to win. I mean, that's every week. Sorry, Cora. I hate to tell you, but I mean, 14% chance with James May is something. But you know, it's not great. It's not great, I'm afraid, Cora. Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the donation. Say bonsoir, listen, chat. It is currently very, very snowy on Noodle Brain, and has been for the last week. I've never seen snow on the roads around here as depolated on Thursday night. This is when you legit need a 4x4. Yeah, there are times and there are places where you do legitimately need a 4x4. Those times and places are not in England. It's certainly not around where I live. Yeah, good luck with with tackling that. I mean, I think bits of England got snow. The bit of England I live in did not get snow, and probably will have like 2 days of snow at most in a year. And that's just how it is. So yeah, there is no need for me or for anyone around here. Oh dear. Oh, well, they started a fight and Viking just immediately crumpled, or I missed them starting a fight. Apocriton Hatred. I didn't realise that had a negative debuff on its own. Huh. Well, that's new. Viking is in need of assistance. Oh yeah, what started it? Matthew insulted Viking's son's loyalty. Viking who doesn't have a son, as far as we know. But there you go. You are right. The donation things are the wrong way round. That can be fixed. There we have it. Yeah, Viking doesn't have a son, but you know they will still insult. Good dog. Who is it? It's Husky 3. It's one of the unnamed Huskies. Who has admittedly decided to go through a weird way. Why wouldn't you just go that way? Why would you go up there? And I don't get how. Why would you do that? Alas, does not matter. Both of them will be fine. Oh, come on, Robit. Go faster! Do I just try... I'm going to start on this just to try and get this door, the exterior door, built, because they're taking their... Sergio Turbo is a good robot, but slow, to put it lightly. At least the mechs aren't aggroed, so they aren't going to be able to charge through that doorway. So that is something. I do have a door. This bit here can be abandoned, which is something. So there we go. Harlequin, thank you very much for the bits. The language I'm not going to be able to read. Just need to get a full translation. That is Korean for good evening, and I hope you are well. Enjoy the stream and chill out from a busy week. Oh well, I'm very glad to hear, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a good stream. Hopefully Rimworld will be entertaining and a bit nice. You can always hope that Rimworld is a little bit nice to us. It rarely is, but you know, Is Reaver going to finish the door? Right, can Reaver finish this door before Sergio Turbo finishes theirs? Reaver was just carrying stuff to it. MG, do you fix? No, not really. Golden Piggy, do you build? No. Nope. I do not know. Okay, Stinty is going to go sort out the door. As long as someone is going to go sort out the door, that is the bit that matters. And Sergio Tower. These are the most difficult things in the world to build, but they do require some work. Oh, Bumpy is on a flirting frenzy. Okay, Bumpy. Sure, you go for it. Your chances are not good, but I guess have at it and see how it goes. Your brain's asking should we be allowed. I don't think so. I don't know. Should you be alarmed? Like that event comes up, and I swear it doesn't actually do anything at all. Like I don't think I've seen anything remotely come from it, but alas. Right, Stinty is hard at work. What went bang? Oh, driven nearby animals mad. Okay. Well, that's fine. Slightly less fine for Stinty. I will have to keep an eye on and make sure they aren't going for Stinty. 2 are going for Stinty. Stinty, I'm sorry. Get back inside. What are they doing? Geez, that's when you were... Oh, you were a melee fighter who we haven't given a lightsaber to yet. Okay, get back in there. Because that thing up there is going to be a problem. Where are those 2 going? Not really sure where the boom bats are going. That one's in a really annoying spot. Right. Dylan. Do you reckon... Oh, for heaven's sake. I literally sent someone out there with a machine gun, well, with a plasma bullet storm, to go and kill the damn thing. And it's now wandered off. I feel like Dylan should be able to deal with this if it comes at them. And come on, take it down. That one is stubborn. Has been eliminated. The others are up the other side. I think this will be... Bo is going to finish the door. And then once everyone is awake tomorrow, we send out the armoured column and see what we can do. Russmack, thank you very much for the donation. So, yay, Rimworld, everyone's favourite time of the week. It is. Can I get a check on Russmack and Dylan, please? Well, Dylan just went and did a did a shooting mission just to protect the base. Dylan, that's not the one I meant to click on. That is the one. Dylan is doing good. One of our better soldiers. Actually, not as good shooting as I expected from them. They do often. I guess they have a passion. I'm sorry, I can't. Why I put them as a. I guess they have a passion for combat. But very good doctor. Generally pretty good in terms of mood. And you are married to Climber. There you go. And Russmack is. Oh, speaking of Climber. Oh, you're still in there. I thought I told you to get out. Oh, I did think I'd already told you to get out of the car. I'm very sorry, Climber. Yeah, that's on me. They can have a sleep by the tank. Recruitment has lost their mind. I don't really want to have to use the lightsaber on them, but... Oh. Oh, we do have pain. Who actually has pain sticks? Dyson! Get over there. We'll see if you get there in time. If not, we will see. We will see how it goes. Anyway, yes, sorry. Rushback was saying, I volunteer both for any dangerous tasks that come your way this evening. Hope Apollo and the cats are all good, and thanks for all the fun. The animals are doing good. The animals are doing well. I have an Eve asleep in here at the moment, but that's about it. But yeah, they are doing well. Where is... God, I've got to try and search through. There's so many people in here. I can never find Rustmac. Why can I never find them? I know we have them. I just can't find them on the list. There we go. Rustmac is a good soldier. You're with Erraticus. I forgot about that. Yeah, you are engaged to Erraticus and generally pretty healthy. Yeah, okay, so tomorrow we absolutely roll the tanks out into battle. Could do with some rain, because I'm not going to risk sending people out here to fight the fires just yet. If the kill box burns it. The grass isn't too much of a problem. We can lose that. Harlequin, thank you for the bits. Saying, how is Kasumi doing? And what are the romance chances? Let's have a look. Kasumi over here, he's asleep. Has had a bit of weed, but in general, pretty okay. Everyone's unhappy because of the psychic drone, but that's easily fixed. Doing well in mining, and you know you're in trouble when your most romance chances are with Cora. What happened to you? Oh, I forgot to tell you to attack. That's on me. I actually thought you would auto attack. Apparently not. Dyson, you did do very well. Right, sweet. There you go to the hospital. I actually did think you would auto attack. That's on me. Right, you. Off you go. And head back, and yeah, both of you can go to the hospital. You will not be involved in tomorrow's war. Not that it's not going to be a long war, I can tell you that much when we roll these tanks out. Oh, thank you, Rain. The only time I'll say that. But thank you, Rain. Right. Are most people awake? I think we've got enough. Oh, Drake! Matthew compared Drake to a devil. Well, I mean, this one more understandable than more understandable than some. And Drake has lost. Oh no! I did forget. I entirely forgot Sweet Daddy D was pregnant when I put them by the door on that one. That is unfortunate and my bad on that. Oh, Erraticus and Rustmac have decided to get married in all. A lot has gone on. There's a swan has got angry. Oh, he's got angry at the dog. The dog that's running away from a swan that the gun turrets are now shooting at. What is going on? Everything is happening and Sab's gone berserk. Oh, Tupool, run away! Do I have anyone with a You have a lightsaber. Who has a pain stick? Everyone's got... Oh, Gordon, you've got a pain stick. Gordon, get down here. Why? Oh, you've picked the worst time imaginable to get married. Although I guess at least everyone will be in a good mood because, like, they will have attended a party. Right, Gordon, go and beat them up with the stick of pain. What the plinky plonk was that? What shot? Where's... Dude, what's shooting? That's what shot. I was going to say, that was a plinking sound I didn't recognise, but it's the charge turrets. Okay, well, Sab has had a bad time. Pain sticks, very effective. Gordon got punched in the leg, basically, and Sab just collapsed from from their nervous system being overloaded. It's fine. Everything is back under control. They're getting married. Well, Gordon's going to get back in time for the wedding. In fact, it's so... We need a bigger rec room. The dog's eating the swan. Carlton, you can't... Well, we're not in England, so I guess it doesn't matter. Thanks, Carlton. Oh. Sweet Sunny D is attending the wedding ceremony. And did you get there and assault someone? No, insult someone, sorry. Reaver openly insulted Hammond's mining skills. I can sense another fight is going to happen here. Oh, Matthew came out of the hospital to celebrate as well. So, it was... Oh, bloody hell. Didn't Golden Piggy and Gordon... Didn't they propose last time? And they said no. Isn't that the second time a proposal has gone wrong between them two? I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that is. I don't think Golden Piggy's going to stay in that one. Well, Noodlebrain, I blame you entirely for saying you wanted the telenovela Rimworld again, and that's what we've bloody got going on. There's going to be that swan left by the time the dogs are finished with it. Jesus, that is a hungry... Yep, the German Shepherd has eaten it all. There we go. Right. Can we finish up this so people can go jump in the tanks and we can go take out the mechs? Because that would be good. We need to go and actually take out the mechs because everyone's unhappy with the psychic drone. We will, for the first time... Oh, Taray. Well, we knew there was going to be a fight. Tim Hortons viciously insulted Taray's grandparents. Of course they did. Why? What else would they do other than insult family members? Tim Hortons has lost. Well, we've started off with a lot of people getting injured, and that's great. Right, Drake's no longer all good. Okay. People who are not asleep and not injured... to the tanks. Now, I am admittedly putting our best soldiers in the tanks. The reason for this is should something go wrong and they need to bail out of these, I would rather good soldiers in the tanks. I don't know. Now, I could be wrong. I don't know if having a good... I feel like someone with a better shooting ability is the person you want aiming the guns. Maybe they're more likely to hit or something. I don't actually know if that is true. That is entire guesswork. But it makes sense. Right. Let's load up. Okay. We will load up. Now, ideally, what I'm going to do... Oh, bugger. I know what I've done. I've realised what I've done wrong. Alright, that's not an auto door. I just built a normal one, but that's fine. For now. Okay. Why can you not go there? Why are these doors broken? There's no reason for you to be broken now. There's not even... I haven't even got a power line running underneath them. Can anyone explain why I can't drive there? Like, it literally, it just physically won't drive there. Why is that? Does anybody know? Like, that door is wider. I'm glad it's unstuck, but... can't path here. It's not roofed, it is, as you can see here, the roofs are clearly now gone. Like, everything is removed from that area. The roof is gone. I mean, I haven't really got another thing I can do here, because I mean that is clearly why the tanks drove in here. That's the weirdest part. Is all tanks drove in here. How do I check the surface terrain? Don't know what. Like, I can't see anything unusual with this. Either way, we're going to turn these off. I'll have to try and figure that out. I mean, it's as far as I can see, all of this is, there is grass down there. That's the only bit of grass we have, but there's nothing weird about it. I don't think I can flip the garage door around. Like, I don't know if there. Let's go find. I mean, it's not catching on the wall. There's no. I don't even know if there's any difference between which one. It shouldn't matter because it's got to be able to drive in and out either way. Right, Belisarius, shut the door. Right. We will fire our rockets shall blot out the sun, is the plan here. What I'm going to get people to do, we're going to try building another doorway. And see what happens. Okay. Incoming rockets. Well, I think it's not going to last long until they aggro. So I might as well just fire everything I've got at them. The Apocriton has taken a battering. And it's using its charge. Oh, I didn't realise there was a War Queen. The good news is it's using its charges on Militors, which are worthless in this. We are focusing fire from the rocket artillery is focused solely on the Apocriton. Downside of this. Centipedes are going to get here with quite a lot of health. And I don't have a way to fix that. Oh, I thought the Apocriton had gone down. It hasn't. Mortars. If you could reload I'd love you to get one more shot off before I have to turn you off. Oh, that shot missed. Right, you... I'm going to probably have to stop firing now. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not quite kept up. Now, soldiers, especially those with sniper rifles, it is time to get here. Time to kind of prepare the defences, because this could be bad. All the doors that need shut up. Well, these doors don't really need shutting because they've got the interior airlock now, so it doesn't really matter all too much. Did you fire again? Okay, I told them to hold fire anyway. Oh, bugger. Let's remove the roof there and hope that this way works. Well, the Militor is gone. Oh, what are you doing out there? What the hell are you doing out there? Why are you out there? Why on earth are you out there? In fact, that's a better question is why are you out there? I guess they're going to rebuild this, but... Right, okay. Clear allowed out. I'm guessing they were trying to get there. But I'm going to have to... because I thought, you know, they would work in a sensible manner, but they haven't. I swear to God, Kangaroo, what are you doing? Just get inside. That includes you as well, Bo. Now, I am a little bit concerned here. This is a lot of heavy-duty mechs. I don't care about over there. We just have to kind of hope it holds. I mean, the other option, there is always the option of you just unleash. Are they still sat in this? They are. We're going to try and slow down the War Queen if we can. Because the War Queen's kind of in no man's land at the moment. Will we hurt our own base? A little bit. I'm not sure it's really making a difference, though. There are a lot of centipedes in here that are not going down as quickly as you would want. The War Queen is being slowed, but it's... we might need to really try and get these tanks out. Oh, no, sorry, Stinty, you were... I thought Stinty, didn't realise Stinty was already working on that. Because we have already lost the front line of guns. Those are stunned, which is unhelpful. Those are going down. That is going to have to stop firing. We lost that. I don't care about that. That's easily rebuilt. I do care about stopping the War Queen, which is not going down anywhere near fast enough. stuff is... A lot of things are injured here. Everything is pretty badly injured. I mean, yeah, the War Queen has taken... I mean, the War Queens are tough. Taking an absolute battering. I'm tempted to turn on the auto mortars for one volley into that cluster. We've got to try and kill numbers. We've got to try and injure... Okay, they have started going down. Oh, it was in that storage. I don't care about tox bomb launchers. Just build the damn door. Did I turn the mortars off? I think I did. Yeah, they were. I did turn them back off after they fired once. The Apocriton is in an annoying spot. Although I think it's out of... Okay, it's out of resurrection charges. Right, alien... Okay, anybody, you are firing. Rearm. Rearm. So if you've got the range, fire. If not... They are going down. It's slow progress in the going down part. It's a long drawn out battle, I'll tell you that much. This one here. Actually, wait. You rearm that. You rearm that. Picard, rearm that. Like, this is horrifically dangerous, but we need someone. We need these guns firing. Repair. Repair. Just keep fixing turrets if you can. Oh, Belisarius has been hit. We lost the spotlight. The centipedes are going down. We are taking them out. Alright, Belisarius, if you fall back, I don't want you getting kills. Firebird. Repair. This is really dangerous, I'm not going to lie to you. But we are trying to keep these guns... Like, the most important thing currently is keep these guns firing. I think we've taken out the War Queen. The War Queen is down. The War Queen is gone. I don't know what's left shooting. A couple of centipedes and one Apocriton are what's left, I think. Honestly, the side parts have held so well. Like, we're gonna run out of ammo in the side portions of this. Caleb, rearm. Maybe don't rearm that way. That was not very clever, was it? Now. Right, so you're going to try and plink a turret down there. I don't really have a way to deal with you. Okay, Firebird won't hold. Not Firebird, you can be undrafted. Picard, you can be undrafted. Rearm. Rearm. You can go to bed. I mean, we can rocket it, but... I think it's very tough. I don't really want to rocket it because liability of exploding a lot around it there, although there's not much left to explode. Also, I can't bother to go... Oh, there are people in it. Okay, never mind. Let's see if that'll kill it. We will fire just that one volley. It is stubborn, I'll tell it that. I'll give you that. That is a stubborn... Right, you lot have fought all day. You are free to go. I will unload everyone again. You've been stuck in a tank all day. I will let you out. Oh, it's taken so many hits. It's been hit 10 times by rockets. I hit it 14 times. But that has taken an absolute battering. And currently it is trying to shoot a tiny turret miles away. Yeah. It's not great. There are a few injuries. Although most of the injuries are from a fight beforehand. Teresa got pretty shot up. Oh, they lost a kidney. A shot right in the kidney. Well, it's fine. Never fear. I have the technology to make you a new one. Yes, let's do that. 15 plasteel and 4 advanced components. They will fire in 10 seconds. Oh, a farming trader has turned up. Honestly, now might not be the best time for the farmers to arrive. And Apocriton eliminated. Ugh. I mean, that part is good news. The fight could have gone a lot worse. I will say that much. Could have gone a lot worse. Unrestrict everyone. Oh! Jeff, son of Belisarius and Sakura. Well, it's not quite, because... I'm not going to ask too many questions. All is fine. There will... is there a chip? I think maybe we needed that. No, I think that one there does not seem to have dropped the chip that we need. Either that or it instantly was detonated by the artillery pieces. It is possible. It is possible that it just got detonated. But that's fine. It is what it is. Why are there grenades? Someone dropped them from a fire. I don't remember who had grenades on them. We had grenades as an emergency very early on in the game. But, yeah. Ah, well. It's fine. I think I would... I don't know. The problem with just firing a single mortar at it is the mortars aren't very accurate. So firing one mortar at it might miss a bunch and be just completely useless. So... yeah, it's kind of a... You want to fire to make sure that you are being efficient enough in terms of taking it down, but... Yeah. But I hope the roof is collapsed, because I don't want a roof at all over here. Yeah, remove, hopefully. I'm going to make sure there is no roof there to cause problem. Alright, yeah, you can fix that up. We are already repairing and rebuilding the turrets. Excellent work. That is helpful. Sweet, anything in the bits? So is there a way to incorporate the Vulcan cannon in a different location to provide a better field of fire than where it was a while ago? I don't think so, honestly. I can't see a way to make it work. I'm sure there is a way to make it work, but yeah, so far I have not seen a way that would work for it, which is a shame. But I just can't find a way where I could utilize it to any sort of good effect. Because yeah, if it can't be placed up here and can't spool up and fire in time up here, it's never going to be able to do anything else. Like, I don't know, maybe down here. Could it spool in time? I mean, these bunkers have actually held pretty well. But yeah, I can't see it as as working. Unfortunately, it's a cool turret, just doesn't seem to work. So yeah, Sweet Sunny D, what are you doing? Learning a lesson from Spock. Okay. If someone's going to teach you, that's not the worst teacher to have. I did see Caleb, thank you for the bits, was asking with everything that's going on, do Caleb, Picard, Kirk or McCoy have any romance chances? Let's have a look. Caleb, do you have any romance chances? I'm going to go with not many. Not good ones, let's put it like that. McCoy, a new recruit, has tiny chances. Because of course, who were the other ones? It was Picard or Kirk. Kirk? Nope. It's not happening. And Picard, 0. That's not even low opinion, it's just 0 chance. So the answer to that question is no. None of your characters have any chance whatsoever. Amazing. Cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I went to the doctor the other day. He said that apart from the broken nose, measles, mumps, gout, and suspected case of rabies, I'm perfectly healthy. Sounds it. Sounds like absolutely nothing is wrong with you at all there. I do believe you don't have a character. I think I have a character to be named. So we can have the good old Cowbell can return. Over here, you should probably get given a gun at some point. Done a really good job of fixing... The rebuilding effort here is impressive. Like, the whole kill box has been completely rebuilt instantly, pretty much. If we could get them out of the way, that'd probably be good. They're repairing the... what's it called? Sandbags, but sure. Have we... Alright. Who would like to test? You know what? I'm going to try and make this as clear as possible for a vehicle so that we can actually see if driving this is in any way, shape possible. Surely, if we can't get the tanks out here, we're stuffed. I don't actually know what to do. Let's open that door as well. Okay, Rydell, good work. Matthew, you are going to be in charge driving a tank. Hey! Okay. Well, it's not quite how I wanted it to work. But good news, everyone. The tank is usable. Cool. We've made a new kidney. That's... I mean, we are efficient when it comes to this sort of stuff. Right. Who needed the kidney? It was Teresa, wasn't it? Who is here? Here we go. Health. Operations. Install a... We can do so many things. Where is... Maybe they've not placed it yet. Hold on. Maybe not like put it down in inventory, so I can't do the operation. We will see. Caleb, think of bits. So you maybe put one below the bottom chamber on the right. So the problem with... So let's say I did put a... I could put a Vulcan cannon down here. Like build the wall out there and put a Vulcan cannon down there. The issue I'd have with it is it would just... It's an expensive turret and it would be the first one to die. Because everything would stack up here and spend its time shooting it before then continuing onwards. They're unlikely to go in and sit here while being shot from the side. So that's the problem. Ideally, yes, you could have another chamber here, but I think the issue is that you have another chamber here. Everything's going to stack up here, shooting. I'll just wait to kill this bit. However, it's not a bad delaying tactic. I just feel like everything here is just always going to get died. It's always going to get exploded. Gadrius, what on earth are you doing? I don't know what you're doing over there, of all places. Sure, I mean, Sweet Tiny D is just checking out the spaceship, as you do. What are you... Oh, you're carrying petrol around. Okay, that makes sense. I was slightly confused what on earth was going on with the Great Dane, but no, it had petrol in its gob. Lucky Wumpy Cat, thank you very much for the donation. Save me, I hope. Mr. Spock in the colony is teaching about many Vulcan things, including how to fix the Vulcan cannon. Would be very helpful if Spock knew how to make the Vulcan cannon work. Trevenator! Well, actually, who's at fault? Longbow directly insulted Trevenator's voice. Well, that's not very nice, Longbow, is it? Okay, well, nobody... Longbow was also carrying a child. I mean, Longbow, maybe don't be an arsehole about it, but Trevenator, do better on that one. Seems like we're back to Fight Club again. I hadn't missed Fight Club, I'm not going to lie. It was nice when it was peaceful and quiet and calm-ish, calm. Never say it was completely calm, but it was calmer than this. Sweet, do you think of it? So, who was the chap that ended my second pregnancy? I want the head on a pedestal in my room by the end of the stream. I think it was Reckman over here. Unfortunately, that did the pain sticks did their job. Admittedly, it was my fault in that I assumed you would auto attack and you didn't, which is, yeah, I'm very surprised that they didn't auto attack on that one. Normally the characters do. It's very strange, but yeah, they were subdued with a pain stick. Teresa, have you? Oh, we were. Stall synthetic kidney. Which one is it? Left kidney. Stall synthetic kidney. Right, that's fine. We can fix that up. Now, I could replace these walls. However, the sandstone door is actually stronger than this armoured steel wall, so I'm just going to leave the door because it's very strong. Why not? Why not? Basically. Oh, the other thing I was going to do was let's go and tarmac the exit bit for them. We may as well tarmac that. Drake, thank you very much for 2 gifted subs. Hopefully a road car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. Sweet Lady Jocelyn, who got married. I think it was Erraticus and Rusmac. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to say yes. I do believe that is what happened. Sort of random leg down there. You have been healed of that. Can we? I'm tempted to just try and fix that up. For a second, we'll let someone come and fix that. Well, generally, I'll try to heal scars if I can. Because if they're a negative sort of debuff, I might as well try and fix them. We have the technology. Why bother leaving them in pain? So we have wonderful technology here. Okay, that's fine. Attended a wedding. Very impressive hospital. Dodgy clothes. Well, you can change them. That's easy. That was only 49%. So it's only just gone into the bad, if you will. I don't know where we moved the... We can have this. What is it called? Ah, steel. Okay. Let's just store that there. I'm just thinking if we can get clean up the kill box a bit. Mostly just because I want it to look better. This is the bit where the enemy mechs go to die and everything, but it can still have it look nicer, you know? We should probably turn those back on again. We have only got 59 advanced components, and I'm going to need more. Can never have too many. Honestly, I don't think we can at this point. Yeah, it's Noodlebread asking. Everyone in the hospital is injured from fights. And Longbow should probably be in there and isn't. And Tim Hortons is. Yeah, Longbow's the only one that isn't, and that's just because they are feeding their baby. Although Longbow is the least injured of all of them, so it's something at least. There we go. Cora is just having a wander, as is Michael the Kiwi. Tara is fully healed. Well, that's good. Honestly, about 9 out of 10 injuries in this colony have come from colonist fights. Very few injuries have come from actual fights, actual raids and sieges. Certainly lately, anyway. Blue-green gaming, just having a wander. Drake, thank you for the bits. Was saying, dare I ask if I have any romance chances? Ah, yes. The ever important question: Does Drake have any? No. I was looking at this list, going, it's unlikely, I'm afraid. But yeah. Cora threw a tantrum. She needs to be taught some self-control. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, wow, you do not like Matthew. Minus 100. Slighted, insulted, harmed me, angering fight. Teetotaler versus chemical interest. Matthew binged on food. Matthew binged on drugs. Matthew insulted me. You two do not like each other. It is quite funny seeing when there's any. So, for example, here, Paul, quite well liked. Quite well liked. The two prisoners don't really like, but otherwise, yeah, Paul is quite well liked. Reaver, relatively, doesn't really. Caleb doesn't really like Reaver, but in general, I say Reaver likes Betasaurus, but you know, relatively normal. Who has the worst? There's got to be someone minus 100, surely. I'm actually surprised there isn't. Longbow might. Sorry, Longbow, but you've got in a lot of fights, and people might not like you. No. Surprisingly good for Longbow, given the circumstances. Don't care really. Cora doesn't like Matthew. Well, okay, it's the teetotaler. The teetotalers don't like Matthew or any of the chemical interest characters, pretty much. But yeah, that might be the biggest amount of disliking I have seen. Like, minus 20 is fairly normal. again, MG doesn't like Sab, but Sab is a prisoner. I'm not really worried about that. My character doesn't like Peter. Slighted, insulted, disfigured. Is Peter disfigured? Maybe some sort of injury. Or... it seems like it would be a really unlikely thing for that to be such a big minus, but who knows, it's Rimworld. Yes, Caleb, getting to minus 100 is really hard considering characters get +1 pretty much every time they talk. Yeah, so the fact that they hate each other so much that they've got that close to minus 100 is genuinely a testament to... Who was it? It was Drake and Matthew? No, sorry, it is minus 100 now. It's minus... Drake's opinion of Matthew is minus 100. Matthew's opinion of Drake is minus 88. That is the worst relationship I've ever seen. I'm going to guess also possibly because the fight was recent. Relatively recent, might be. And it might, over time, the minus is going to... The sort of minus 30 for fighting and harming or whatever will vanish. But still, yeah, they hate each other. They really, really hate each other. But there we go. Trevenator, 7.4% chance. Tim Hortons, none. No relationship for Tim Hortons. Drake, thanks bits. Second one that I put on a social building exercise to give me a chance of some romance and keep me away from Matthew, as I don't want to talk about evening counts. I mean, I say I'm not sure there's a huge amount. I keep forgetting to try the better romance or whatever the mod was called. I keep meaning to try it and keep forgetting. So I'm not sure there's a huge amount I can do. Like, I can put people working together, although I might just create a file, so it depends on if they're actually good at whatever job it might be that they are doing. You know, we do still have a colony to run at the end of the day. But yeah, I think we do need some team building exercises. We need to stop bloody fighting each other constantly. It's really bad. Cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. Saying the mayor of High Porter has got a pretty daughter, and I can't sing the rest of that one. You won't like it. The Cult of 69 has returneth. The Cult of 69 has indeed returned to take over the donation bar. Thank you. Though then has just been immediately deposed by Lucky 1p Cats. Thank you very much. Saying true cult rules. Now, can you get 100 treats for Eve? I don't have 100 treats in the house. Eve, do we? No, we don't. No, I have some treats upstairs. But don't have 100. I don't have 100. She's asleep. Well, actually, I say she's asleep. If you literally pick up the treat bag somewhere in the house, she will find you, and she will know. But, yeah, that's... I mean, this is always quite funny. But, yeah. Harlequin, thank you very much for the bits. Saying, well, what are Cora's chances as ever? Cora, what are your chances? What are you doing down here as well? Cleaning? I don't know. Let's have a look. Wow. I mean, there's... None of the chances are crazy high, but the fact that there are multiple over 10%, like, it's the most we've ever seen. Teresa, Mickey, James May, and Noodlebraid, all over 10%. Like, Cora has many options, but none of them are very likely. There's a lot of them, but they're not particularly likely. Alas, that is how it goes sometimes. Oh, Lado was in chat. Hello, Lado. I was asking, is this the same colony from the last year? I was like, no, this is a... I say relatively recent colony. And this is a couple of months old colony, this one. Using the new Odyssey DLC, which means we have the spaceship, which I can't really use because it can't really fly far enough at the moment to be useful, which is a bit of a shame. So the plan was, can't fly this yet because it can't really go far enough to be useful. To unlock parts, we need to travel around the map. That can't carry enough stuff. So what we've done is build some tanks. And then we got attacked, and then the tanks got stuck. And we've only now just got to the point where I think I can possibly send the tanks out on some missions. We're trying to send the tanks on a mission to unlock bits to make our spaceship better. That's the general gist of it for us. Now, what was it? Oh, we were going to build. I was going to build. Is it here? No, we were going to build. Actually, no, it might not even be there. Maybe. I was going to make some bedrolls. Oh, the sound's going very weird. Right. Caravans need bedrolls while travelling for better sleep. So if we... If I build a bunch of these... So I'm going to build them and then I'm going to uninstall them. And then I'm going to load them into a tank. So the plan is the tanks will be able to fire, and in general the plan will be the tanks are going to be able to attack some of these bases that we need to do. However, should the fight go on longer, we will have bedrolls so they can camp. We've got this Apollo 13, our shuttle here, that is going to fly back and forth if we need either medevac or if we need something else going on. That is the plan, I am thinking, at least. Michael the Kiwi's got inspired. It's fine, Melee Frenzy is all good. Right, so we have a bunch of these. Now, if we... I'm hoping this is going to behave. I'm hoping this is going to work, but I don't actually know if it does. We'll uninstall all of those. Hopefully put them in one of the storage sheds. Well done, little robot. 4. Are you going to put them... Paul! I think Halogen's non-violence. Halogen called Paul a heron. Like, okay. Yeah, incapable of violence. Look, if you are incapable of violence, maybe it's just not a great idea, this. It's just not a good idea. I love how Halogen left the quarry and Paul figured it was more fun to stay mining than it was chase after Halogen. I think we have had the heron as an insult before in these. I think someone has been called a heron before. These colonists, honestly. Cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. I was saying I don't think so. Lucky 1p Cow, thank you for the donation. So we return plus no reverse version of that 69 card. Now meow until the cats come home, or when Eve, Cass, and Dave become distracted. They're just all asleep at the moment. They're enjoying. Oh no, I tell like Eve has woken up just enough to shuffle and back to sleep. They might not come and distract me. Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the donation. They're saying, how lamentable are the romance chances of myself, McRae, and Rydell? Also, here's to a superior cult that was immediately defeated by Cowbell. So Cowbell saying, but Drake, you look so good in an evening gown. Let's have a look. Where has the old Where is the old noodle brain? Here is the noodle brain. What are your chances? Not great. Not great. 4.8% with Chorus. About it. Rydell was soldiers? No, I don't think Rydell was a soldier. There's Rydell. I'm going to say they're not looking good for you, and I would be correct. They are. They are not going to work for you in the slightest. And McRae, I'm going to guess your chance may be slightly better. They are not. Just looking at McRae relatively well liked, doesn't like Belisarius for some reason. Harmed me, fight, insulted, chemical. Again, chemical interest versus teetotaler, as it tends to go. What can you do? What can you do? Halligan, thank you very much, Nation. So they have some proposals for the colony. The field in between the two ponds should be moved to above the reactor room. The space there could be used as a new rec room. The current rec room can be made into a dedicated classroom/library. The field? Do you mean that field? The plan is, so the longer term plan is we're getting rid of this pond down here. It's just going to take a while to get rid of. So, yeah, that is the longer term plan. Is we can get rid of this pond. It was going to be a storage room, but it might actually just end up being a like a rec room or something. Maybe like a main rec room, and yeah, that might become a classroom. I'd say a classroom at some point. But yeah, Kasumi wants to research. Well, so we're already getting rid of that pond. That pond can stay. You know, that pond we're never going to go near. Those I need to do something about, but that's a future Alex problem, I think. Current Alex isn't really dealing with this side at the moment. They haven't really needed to. I have built all of this, and I don't know how I'm going to utilise all of this down here. But yeah, we will see. However, yes, I kind of agree with how to play it. Well, yeah, the hope is, it's a shame these things here are so bloody slow. It takes them ages to do anything. I'm going to try putting one there to try and speed things along a bit. It's just, yeah, hopeful that we will get some progress. It just takes so long. There might be a mod. Maybe I'll see if I can find a mod that makes these actually worthwhile using, because it'll take like 10 streams for any noticeable progress to happen. Right, the bedrolls were all loaded and unloaded. Now, you have got... Okay, this one here has not got much steel in it. So, if we load all the bedrolls into it, and then load... how much steel do we need? We can probably load 2,000 steel into it. That one there. Okay, so that one there is getting the bedroll in the steel. This one here can... You know what? Let's take 40 meals. That should be enough. Calgore. Say there's an advanced moisture pump mod that's faster but more expensive. That's the sort of thing I'm looking for. I will have a look, hopefully, for next week and see if I can find that. Like, I don't mind them being more expensive or cost a lot more power to run. It's just that there is no way to really improve them here. Like, the alternative is I could just concrete over everything and be done with it, which is a possibility. But, yeah. It's a bit of a faff, and if I can just use a moisture pump to deal with it, then I will. We will see. We will see. Alright, that one there is slowly but surely being loaded. Climber? No, no, no. Climber, please don't set fire to the geothermal plant or the space shuttle. Oh, you absolute muppet! I guess it sounds right for not picking up the tox bomb launchers. Climbers set fire to a statue and a pillar. And a wall. And a gun turret. And a door. Honestly. I guess it's better than trying to set fire to the refinery plant area, but it's just bloody hell. I'm going to pause the game. I'm very quickly going to grab a drink because I was unprofessional and didn't get myself situated with one properly before starting this stream. Right, I am back. I have a drink. I am set. We shall... Bloody hell, okay, we make advanced components quickly here. That's good, I say that. Relatively quickly, at least. What are you... Oh, fixing a... Oh, that broke down. Right, okay. We are almost running out of steel storage again. Funny that. I give up. I give up. Why are you two fighting? Petrolhead viciously insulted Dylan's forehead. Just why? Just why? I am... I'd say I'm surprised. I'm just not anymore. Nothing this lot can get up to is going to surprise me. Let's turn that off. I don't think we need any more sandstone blocks. We are well set for 4 blocks. Actually, yeah, we should possibly put... Probably not a bad idea, just in case. You never know when you might need... things. Are you not gonna... Okay, the drones are... The drone's not hauling it. I thought they were supposed to haul it. Unless maybe because there are animals and people there working already. They're supposed to pick it up and drop it there and let the conveyor belt do its work, but... either way, it's working. It's working well enough. There's not much else. Like I say, there's not much need for anything else. Oh, James May tried it on with Lado. Just noticed. Rebuffed. Well, by not Lado, actually, yeah, by tried it on with not Lado. Jet wants to shoot stuff. James May's chances are not good. I don't know what that big crunching sound was, but it was something. Well, when are we going to start building? What do we need for this? Oh, the nanostructuring chip. What's the thing that we needed, which we do not have? I mean, if we... let's just have a quick think. That is not a threat. So, what we will do... Animals to Area 1. If we can get all the people into Area 1, this first battle should be nice and straightforward. We can... Honestly, we probably don't need to use the tanks. I might, because they didn't get the test they were supposed to last time around, but still. Apocriton has been summoned. Right, Tommy, Belisarius, Alien Invader. Let's see what wins. Apocriton versus Thomas the Tank Engine. Never underestimate Thomas. We all know that. Now, let's open those doors. I reckon this tank on its own can probably deal with that. I mean, I'm kind of happy to let it sit. Oh, that's very close to being in range. And there's almost no point. Oh, are they not turned off? They are not. I thought they were. How has that got stunned? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much about tanks. Pretty sure this would hit damn hard. However, I'm not quite sure it would stun a mech. Unless we're using, like, I don't know, like depleted uranium rounds or something. I can't really imagine it would. It has just exploded a Militor. That is suspicious. Do we not have that? I was trying to load ammo. Oh, that has got up slightly. Oh, you missed. You're always about to get stabbed by a scyther. Scyther problem has been dealt with. I mean, it's taken a battering. The rest of them, I mean, this is a very, very small raid, honestly. Outside of the Has the... Don't tell me it's instantly destroyed it. That can't... How does that bloody work? Like... Surely the shot that kills it can't be the shot that also insta-destroys the... I guess it might be... Although there would normally be like the one icon if there was something under it. Yeah, that's frustrating. Oh, there is a Minotaur that needs to be ran over. Well, that's frustrating. Right, tank. Park. We'll try and... I mean, we can summon another Apocryton. It's not like... It's not like it was particularly dangerous to us. But it is annoying that that's not dropped a thing for us. Yeah, no, it just hasn't dropped it. Maybe there's only a percentage chance. Maybe it is just killing it with explosive damage can insta-destroy it the same as... I'm surprised, but I guess that's just how it goes. Is anyone going to try and tame? Oh. Too Paul, too furious is going to have a go. Do you have a weapon if they decide to attack? No, but Firebird is close and they have an RPD. So I'm not that worried. Come join us. We have food. Failed. 19% chance. That's not too bad. You know, there is a chance for retaliation, but I feel like we've probably got enough characters that... yeah, the chances are you're just... If they do retaliate, we will just be able to win that fight, shall we say. James May, I'm sure you are gathering berry. Oh, who the hell dropped that? Peter. Can you at least take the table? Did Paul insult the wild woman? No. Well, Paul demanded obedience. That's not the way to go about it. I guess... Okay, it was a slight, not an actual insult. But that's not the way to get them to join. Offer them bountiful food and weed and comfort. You know, that's how you get them to join, not demanding obedience. Paul's got to work on the convincing, on the persuading methods, because they're not very good. I mean, it didn't work, so, you know, I can say that. But yes, they sniggered at their shooting skills, which are honestly better than about half of the colony here. So, you know. Rimworld characters will do their own silly thing. What's... Oh, trade beacon's broken. That's fine, that's only... Are we growing Psychite? Okay, we are. Okay, we're growing Psychite, we've just not made much tea for a while. If we do that... And then change. Do until we have... hold 1,800 or 1,600? I'll do it for a bit, and then we'll figure it out. My brain is not braining currently. Not that it often does, but how are our other new potential recruits? So Sab is close to joining us. They're both fairly close to joining us. They are also both going to go and live their lives in the quarry. Quarry's going to get very crowded. I don't know what else I can get them to do particularly. I mean, we do need resources, as ever. How is our power situation? Seems fine. I might need to start thinking about food again. For the colonists, of course, not for myself. But yeah, it is very much a case of I might need to start contemplating a better... more fields, more food. Just, we've got so many people that... Yeah, I might actually need to build some more fields, really. What can I do here? Oh, can I convert that? Interesting. Okay, well I can't change the marble, that makes sense. I mean, there's going to be a big marble patch in the middle of it, but I think we just simply need more food. But we have the resources. We can definitely improve. Aha! We are getting close to another new recruit. Someone else to feed, unfortunately, but we will get there. What do we fancy growing this time? Is chat just going to shout cabbages at me? I don't know why I'm asking that one, because I literally know the answer already. Right. Will we find anything interesting? We could try growing tomatoes. Maybe noodle brain saying onions because they are the best food. I did see. Apparently we are now growing. I was going to try and see what it was. Onion isn't affected by blight. An edible bulb of pungent, savoury taste, and the smell with almost as many varieties. Sorry, savoury taste and smell with almost as many varieties as cooking applications. Sure, I don't think I've ever actually grown the onions. Now, there are some stuff that can't be turned into food, but I think this can be. Like, into the meals, I should say. But I believe these can be, but we can try. We can see what happens. Matthew, you do know you are allowed to have the if you're like the chemical fascination thing, you can just go and have some weed. Like, we do allow it in this colony. Too Paul, Too Furious tried and failed, sadly, to calm them down there. And then there we go. I can't say hold out for distillery before the end of the night. Honestly, we've got bigger food problems. Oh, it's a 30% chance from Caleb on the old. Viking compared Drake to a brigand. Oh, Drake, that's fight number 2 of yours for the evening. I think. I might be wrong. Just please stop fighting everyone. Be so helpful. Be so helpful if our colonists would stop constantly trying to fight everybody that they see. Like, they're not going to. I know. Ooh, MG. MG, I've got a job for you. No, don't do that. Don't strip them. Can you not just recruit them? Why are those your only options? That's distinctly unhelpful. Right. Look at Dylan go on the planting. Holy crap, what level are you? Okay, that makes sense. Dylan is level 20. Petrolhead is level 6. Yeah, Dylan knows what they're doing when it comes to the plants. Dylan is well set to be growing stuff. There's a door up there that doesn't have any defences. Maybe. Oh, McCrae's daughter has turned up. Oh, you have munchkin cats. Oh, and corgis. Munchkin cats and corgis. What a selection of fine animals you bring to us here. I am impressed. Right. This is what I was going to do up here. We want some shredder turrets. And maybe a charge turret or 2 down here. I mean, that is largely a if and in case. I don't foresee us needing to utilise this, but there we go. Actually, MG, you make a good point. I don't know if you are on Wardening. I'm surprised you've got an inspiration. You are on Wardening. Okay, maybe it's just because you're asleep and it wasn't going to give the option. I don't know with only one person. Right. Sab obtained pretty trait. Well, I mean, we can do that ourselves. But there we go. That's fine. You are going to be... Right, hold on. That's not what I needed. For the moment, you will be a builder and you will be a soldier. Which means you're about to go pick up a tape. Right, you can go sort yourself out, and then you will be given a gun. Whose bullet storm is that? Dylan, did you drop yours? Sab, good news. I think you're getting a bullet storm. They are the gun I most absolutely, definitely want characters to utilise. Probably one of my favourite weaponry options out there. Alien saying a thing. I don't think... I have a lot of cables running under doors. I don't think the door breaking breaks the cable. I'm not sure, but I don't think that's ever been a problem before, basically. With Caleb with bits and Noodle Brain asking for different things. Caleb was saying it's no waiting name request Sab be renamed Saab, while Noodle Brain can we call Sab Ogier? I'm afraid you have been Caleb, you have been outbid. They will become oh, that's not how we spell it. That is how we spell it, isn't it? I don't know. But welcome. We're going for all sorts of... we've got Star Trek and race driver names going on. It's a weird colony. Oh, Paul! You're having a fight with Hammond now. Why are you fighting? Hammond compared Paul's father to a frog. Stop with the family insults. Good lord. Paul and McRae were talking about columns. You were having a nice, you know what? There was a nice conversation, and then you. Honestly, the family insults are getting out of hand here. These colonists, there's always something. There is just always something for them to have a fight over, for them to have pointless arguments over. Oh yeah, we do also have of course. Yeah, we've got Star Trek. We've got Star Trek. We've got sort of race drivers / Top Gear. We have the hypercar selection of German Shepherds. Yeah. It's a good thing we have neutered the dogs. We've had so many. We would have had so many, but we've had to kind of keep them under control. The amount of animals isn't helping the food situation as well, because we're not only having to feed a huge amount of colonists, but we are having to feed a huge amount of animals too. So yeah, maybe we keep going with the food upgrading our food supply, so to speak. It might need a bigger upgrade. I think, unfortunately, after this bit of psychite tea is made, I'm going to have to turn that off as a thing that needs doing, because I think we're going to have to try and focus on just making food currently. Not really worried about trading with the farming trader. I guess maybe they'll buy some steel off us or something. I don't think they will, but... Copeland, do you want to buy some drugs? Oh, they were just about to leave as we started talking to them. No. You do want to... When did we get raw fish? When on earth did we pick them up? I don't know. Maybe it came in like a drop pod or something? The game is making funny noises. Stinty with some inspired taming going on. Ah! Composite bow has become a child. Fantastic. Cool. You like Cora and Belisarius, that's about it. You already don't like Viking. Do I have any kids' clothes left? About maybe? I feel like we did make some. Yeah, okay, we did make some. Okay, composite bow, go find some food. We're not going to have you doing crafting. You are useless at crafting. Just be a child. Okay. I can't really do anything with the growth stage, whatever you want to call it. Can't really change that. Do we? I'll build another one of these here. And we will try again to get the... Ooh. Well, might not need to try again to get... What in the Militor hell is this? About to say might not need to call in another... You've just sent 200 Militors. In fact, you've sent so many, it's more than 200, because it won't select all of them. There's too many for it to select. I think there's about 220 there. Right. Just noticed a couple of people were left in Area 1. Please tell me they weren't in a tank. They would have surely been very upset if they were... Okay, they're not in a tank. Yeah, it just hits behind because they move too quick. Alright, Dylan. Get in there. Matthew, do you like anyone? Not really. Dyson. We are going to try... Okay, the Militors are milling around. That's good news for me. We will let them fire again. I think this tank will do... The Bradley will be better than the Abrams because it's going to be better at crowd control. The Abrams is good against one single target. Like the Apocryton. But against a big group, I think I would rather the Bradley. Though this mortar shot has essentially halved. One volley of mortars took out 104. Bloody hell. I mean, they are beginning their assault, but not sure it's going to do much here. Oh, I did click that door to open, but... Ah. Okay, I thought I assumed they were going to leave the wild woman alone. They did not. They are very dead. They got shot in the everywhere. Should have joined us when you had the chance. Although Militors are nasty, there is no denying that one. Oh, be careful of the Rhino. Yeah, I thought I'd turn them off. We are just literally swatting bugs at this point. taking a little bit of damage. The Militors that aren't getting to the base are pretty dead. We can just kind of plink away from distance. Okay, I'm not sure I'm that fussed about. What? Why did you not get out? I must have... Why did you give us no warning on that one? It's just no... That's very annoying. I could have sworn I'd checked the tanks. Yeah, apparently they just don't... they will just be trapped in there indefinitely. The tanks are dangerous. Did they eat all the food that was in the tank? Yeah, I guess they ate it. Maybe that's why it didn't give me any warning initially. Because they were just eating what was in the tank. But yeah, like, it didn't warn of a mental break, it didn't warn of anything. They just staying there with no messaging. And that was that. So yeah, tanks are dangerous if you end up getting forgotten. Right, we need another one of these. Yeah, that was not a good death for them. You would not want to be starved to death in a tank, particularly. I mean, no death's good, but yeah, that one in particular. But yeah, like, as far as I know, there was no other... That's really annoying, because Alien Invader was a fantastic character. But yeah. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh, hey, Eve. Didn't realise them two were together. I also love... Right, okay, this is a little bit silly. But attending a wedding is a +20 mood buff, yet their partner dying, their partner and friend dying is a -20. You know what? I feel like those two are not equal. Those two are very much not equal. However, there we go. Oh, Cowbell messed up making the mech dish. That's fine. I've got to really make sure. I think what happened is when they went there, I think I clicked the unload and I must have just missed, like I did on that one, I must have just slightly missed the unload button. Hence how they've ended up dying in the tank. Because there wouldn't have just been one person in that tank. No, because there wasn't, because Alien and... Because that would have been... They would have been in that tank. I know, Eve, you're very loud all of a sudden. Have you just woken up? Yes, you have. Because the tank was used to fight the Apocryton that we called in, and it would have had a driver and a gunner. There's no way I would have intentionally only got one of them out of the tank. Oh, hello, Noisy. Whoa. You're very loud. What is up, Evie? Are you okay? You've just woken up? Oh no, you can't go over there. You can go over there. Can't see my screen now. Eve, your butt's in the way. Oh, Eve, please be careful. For heaven's sake, girl, you are absolute nightmare. I can't get to the mouse now. Yep, I know. You want some fuss. Who is carrying the body? Where are you going? No, don't cremate. We want to bury them properly. Oh, hey, Eve. Just headbutting the microphone, the boom arm of the microphone towards me. Thanks. Thanks, Chunky. It's a good set of marine armour as well that we're going to lose. Ah! He's just smacked the microphone into my face. Evie. Eve, where? Eve, you're clicking buttons. The mouse has escaped the screen. Eve wanted to select 2 bits of marble and a lamp. Thanks, Eve. I don't think we have any of the resurrection nanites. I could make them, but I doubt I could make them quick enough. Oh, you've changed the sensitivity on my mouse. No wonder that was weird. Yeah, I don't have the things to make them. I might not even have the research to. So, unfortunately, yeah, Alien Invader has passed away. Somehow trapped in a tank, and we were just unaware of. Right, we will assign them there. And then we can... Eve, you've done it again. Right, Eve. Just stop. You can't keep headbutting the microphone at me. Eve. Right. Eve, you've tangled yourself up in a wire. Sorry, I'm dealing with cat problems currently. I get it, you're excited just to wake up and see me, and I appreciate it, it's cute, but you are going to pull all the wires out. Is the microphone still actually working? Okay, I'm surprised, but grateful. Eve, if you want to sit on me, that's fine. I need to actually... Right, Eve, I'm going to put you on the floor for a second. Right, and then I'm going to move... Oh, I put her on the floor and she's just flopped. Eve? What did you flop on? Right, okay, now I'm sat better. There we go. Now, thank you for shaking yourself at the microphone. Yes, I know. There's a claw there. You can have a fuss. This is the most desperate I've seen you for a fuss for ages. Now, I'm sat in a better position. If you want to curl up... Oh, okay, I'm not allowed to hold any of the controls for the game I'm supposed to be playing. Sorry, it is no longer a stream of gameplay. It is a commentary on my cat. As it often goes with these. However... Eve, for heaven's sake. Alright. There we go. Are you sat now? You are sat. Good. Bloody hell. Alright. Stay there. You can... Yeah, you can stay there. We will continue the game. Maybe Eve heard the discussion of treats earlier, but there isn't any at the moment. So... Yeah. Sorry. Alas, it'll do. Right. I guess we could. I guess we could do the freeze the body resurrect. I've never been a big fan of it. Oh, climber! Stop setting fire to things! Oh, MG, go on, you can do this. Calm them down. Calm them down. Calm them down. Damn it. I also love how Climber is using the gun. It's also raining, so your fires are going to be very ineffective. Data, who are you insulting? Called Climber a bee. Also, Data, why are you naked? Right. Do we not have... Maybe we are out of t-shirts. Oh, I think the problem I've got... Like, I'm having it to make them until we have 20, but the problem is that the 20 is counting wrecked ones, although we can fix wrecked ones here. So that's fine. Climber, thank you for the donations. I'm going to set fire to things. Woo! I think you've now stopped, but... Oh yes, you've gone to bed. You've set fire to some things, and have now gone to sleep. Amazing. Drake, thank you a bit. Very dead because of neglect by you, requesting the next colonist recruit to be called Alien Mark II, which actually is not that far away. So we will get an Alien Mark II in the not too distant future. Honestly, I'm really surprised in the tank it gave us no warning. There really was. I mean, unless something popped up in the middle of other stuff going on and I didn't notice it. Which is possible, but... Yeah. Didn't we have someone in a tank at the start of this stream that passed out and fell out of the tank? Because they slept next to the tank. Didn't we have that? They slept on the floor in here, but didn't they pass out as they got out of the tank? Like, they collapsed from exhaustion and just fell out of the tank asleep on the floor, I think. Or did I have to tell them? Yeah, we got a mood warning and I got them out of the tank. Or was it... did we get a mood warning... Did we get a mood warning up there? Or did we get a... I saw the bar on them being orange and I checked them? Maybe it was that I saw. Maybe. Oh, there's a rhino that's... What happened to you? Were you the one that got hit by the tank? You've lost a lot of blood, but I guess you might survive. Even though it's... Yeah, okay, you will astonishingly survive, despite having lost a huge amount of blood. I think you will survive. That was the one that was just unfortunate. Unfortunately, in the way of the battle, so to speak. It happens. Yeah, right, Absol is charging. Yeah, outside of poor aliens' very unfortunate death, we are largely not doing too badly. What we will do... We have got a few... Okay, right. Belisarius. You are going to become a Marine. I think you are likely to use it, and I think... Who is most likely to be... I think Rusmak, possibly. Rusmak and maybe Kirk can go as Marines. Rusmak, Marine... I'm just thinking, like, the very best that we have should probably get the armor. as they will probably be the ones that are sent into the very worst of missions. We don't actually have many good soldiers. Admittedly, we get away without needing it because most of the time we are using things like, well, we're using these elaborate kill boxes and we're using the tanks. So the fact that we don't have really high-skilled fighters isn't that big a deal. No real problems came from this. That bit of wall got shot out, but I will hazard a guess that was by our own turrets. Just missed shots, basically, doing that one. Yeah, aliens. Yeah, he might have had enough positive move buffs to have not. I still think like that something should have pinged, but I don't know. I don't know. It's something I'm gonna have to try and pay attention to. I mean, normally we pay attention to. It's just one of those that slipped through. It's the hazards, the dangers of the tanks. They are powerful, but sometimes bad things can happen. Well, the funny thing is, we'd use that tank to go and take out the Militors. We would have noticed. I think I just saw a Dagon turn up. I thought I heard Dagon squeaks, and no, I don't know where she's gone. Oh, Eve, claw in my knee. No, don't do that. Oh, you've now rolled over. You like belly rubs as well. Cats do not normally like belly rubs, but I intentionally, with all of my cats, when they were kittens, even with Dagon, I mean, I didn't get Dagon as a kitten, but I always try to desensitize them to like belly rubs and stuff, and it has worked. It has worked. Oh no. Food poisoning, bad. Don't want that. No. Who is the incompetent cook? Who is the incompetent cook who poisoned the food? Who do we need to fire? Who do we need to lock in a tank? I've got a new punishment. Oh dear. Yeah, I have a new punishment. If you misbehave, to the tank with you. Well, who needs prison cells when we can literally just shove you in a tank? Disable the controls and everything. Longbow and Gower, you don't need any more kids. Bloody hell. How old are they? Oh yeah, okay. They're both quite young. Well, more kids are on the way. Have we got? Holy crap! The first OGA, our first new recruit that hasn't immediately gone to sleep in the spaceship. I mean, I do appreciate that. Composite boat also went into the correct area. Well, it is going to be the Alien Mark II. You are going to be a miner. You are going to not be a soldier. You will probably have a safer time. You can do medical though, which is quite. You can do medical and construction, which is pretty good. Oh, I forgot to do. Oh, I can't click up there. Is there? Oh, good lord. Right. Okay, you are a mess. We can fix that. So, you're going to need a spine. Left leg we can fix. We've got an Archotech leg, I think. Whoa. So, no, Eve took offence. Sometimes I can get away with a sneeze and Eve will sit still. But that one there... Sorry, I just moved the microphone. That one there sneezed once and she was off. Right. Alien, we will build you a spine because it is our fault that you lost it. Make a biotic spine. Yep. What is that going to cost us? It's going to take a while, but it is cheap. But yeah, as Allergen has said, Longbow Longbow's family isn't visiting this playthrough. They're directly in the colony. Yeah, Longbow is just trying to create the... or convert the colony to just be a clan of Longbow. But there we go. Afflicty, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 94th month. That is a lot of months. That is a lot of months indeed. Thank you so much for the continued support. It is very greatly appreciated indeed. I think you are amongst the longest. I think it's you and Dahl are amongst the longest subscription that I remember seeing. I could be slightly wrong, but thank you very much indeed. Noodle Brain has made a Masterwork t-shirt. Well done, Noodle. Not the most important thing you've ever built for the colony, but appreciate it nevertheless. Right, have we taken... Where is... Okay, you are going to... Okay, you are going to the hospital. Jesus, Alien Mark II is 16 years old and has had their leg cut off and their spine is wrecked. You have not had an easy life, alright. I mean, they were from the gang, from the whatever... pirate gang, raiders, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, they were messed up in that. However, you're going to get an Archotech leg, which is pretty good. In fact, better than a normal leg. Can't complain at that. And it's been installed properly, which is better than we have sometimes going on. Yeah, I've got a respiration rib. What does that do? Just better breathing. However the hell that works, I'm not going to ask questions. But there we go. Yeah, so surgery has failed. Alien has died again. I mean, it would have been funny, but we don't want that. As funny as it would have been. I am glad the game decided to be kind in this one. Let's not punish Alien too much. That would have been the quickest death ever in a colony as well. I don't think the spine can be cured with Glitter World medals on their own. I think it has to be a. I think it has to be a. Yeah, it's got to be an actual bionic spine, which is fine and makes sense. In fact, McCoy is going to have... I feel like if we have a way to actually build apart the... Oh, we can remove permanent craft. You know what? I feel like that's cheating. Let's say cheat. That's very cheap. I feel like if I can... if I have an option to actually build bionic parts, I'm going to. And things like gunshot wounds that should be able to be tended to, I guess. To be fair, actually, I don't know. Like, from a medical standpoint, like, I feel like some of the scars end up hurting and give them a massive negative debuff for too long. Although, like, thinking about it, I don't know what a gunshot scar or what any of these scars would be like to live with. Oh, poor Honda. Honda is 13 years old, and is has had slightly too much to drink over their life. But yeah, poor little cat. Yeah, basically, if there is a way for me to fix something using, you know, actual bionic parts, I'm going to do that. However, if there isn't a way to actually fix it, then I will just go for the slightly cheating Oh, did I? No, I did not. Sort out there. Now, I'll leave you on doctoring just in case for Alien. Okay, Ogier is construction and crafting. And Alien Mark II is basically mining. That's it. With the chance at doctoring in an emergency. Pretty much. Now, oh, you up there. You over there. Maybe don't go. Right, we will. Stall by spine. Maybe don't, having just had a fancy bionic leg installed and a dodgy back, maybe you don't go straight in the quarry. You know, down here. Go on. Go into the hospital bed and someone will come fix you at some point. We're good. We're good to our captured prisoners. We do fix up any injuries that have been caused. But, you know. Caleb, thank you for the bit. Saying we've already had a new driver character this stream, so how about another Star Trek character too? Requesting Janeway as a name for when the slave ship has been called. Oh yes, I do need to do that today. When Longbow wakes up, Longbow can call the slave ship. I think Longbow is the best one with social in this, but there are others that are good. There are so many characters that we've got here, I can't remember who is good at what. So unless I just happen to stumble across someone that's good at the right thing at the right time, I will go to the character that I remember being good at something. And in this case, okay, Teresa, for example. Well, you are about to go walk past this, so you might as well. No, go do it first before you go to bed. Or not. Okay. Never mind. Sleep was more important. Honestly, sometimes the characters just decide what they're going to do. Oh, Sweet Sunny D has come here to learn. What is Drake teaching? Drake demonstrated how to aim a rocket launcher. Drake, you've got level 4 shooting. Maybe, here's just a suggestion. Maybe teach something about construction or whatever it was that you were actually good at. Like you're very good at construction. You're very good at research. You're very good with plants. Don't teach how to use a rocket launcher. Bloody hell. I mean, it's quite funny, but still, like save that teaching for the good characters. Hammond is fully healed. I mean, that's good at least. Michael the Kiwi, how are you doing? You will be sad, understandably so. Again, I love how Michael the Kiwi being awake at night is the same positive as almost the same positive as their partner dying. This is negative, I should say. Sometimes the numbers don't make sense. There we go. Sweet Daddy David saying. So, its enemies. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh dear. MG. Who is awake who fixes things? Small nuclear reactor problem. Oh, Tim Hortons is already on it. Good work, Tim Hortons. Christ, that thing has gone very badly wrong very quickly. No, you've not. Oh, you carried it too. Who is assigned to construct? Dylan. Please fix that. Because that is killing everything. Bloody hell, that reactor has absolutely melted down. I mean, it's got to be that that's causing the problem, but... Ugh, that's a lot of food. It's a lot of food that has gone. All the majority of the onions are gone. Oh, we're going to need to build another field. I don't really want to necessarily build another field out here. That would be a ridiculously big field. That'd still be a massive field. But I feel like food is needed, and having just lost a lot of the harvest, game. That's cruel. I hate muscle parasites. They aren't the absolute worst in that you're not going to die from them. They are just painful. Climber has been spared the parasite. Most of our soldiers have, which I'm very grateful for. Most of our soldiers has been spared. We're helpful for colony defence. Ew, that's unfortunate. You do not want muscle parasites at 6 years old. That's never good. Yeah, I mean, like, we can treat them. We have enough medicine that it's not a big problem. It's just unfortunate in this. Right, we were going to shout at Longbow to go and recruit some new people, although Longbow has got the old muscle parasites as well, but, you know. Right, you call the slave ship after you've had some food. And then we will see. Oh god, yeah, 66%. Like moving, and that's, yeah, pretty bad. Right. Okay, you've only got 2 people. You're actually pretty good at a lot of things here. Cooking, plants, animals. You've got an interesting in medical and social. Yeah, Amy just said therapist and a counsellor on this slave ship. You're not a bad soldier. So you would be a decent guard. Quite good at recruiting as well. Just check health conditions though. No health conditions for you. You're worth getting. And oh. Okay, well they will disappear. It don't matter. We can fix a stab scar. Nothing wrong there. Yeah, I mean, you're probably not the person I would put on the front line in a raid. Although, yeah, actually, that's a good point. Depressive and tortured artist is indeed minus 20 permanent. That might actually be enough that I'm not going to do. I'm not going to get them. Is there any way? I don't think there's any way you can fix that. The only way you could fix that is joy wire them, but at that point, is it really worth it? And it's also not going to get rid of the trait anyway, is it? Oh, hey, Dagon. You're making an appearance now. Like, yeah, I could joy wire them, but just don't think it's worth it, I'm afraid. Sorry, but that is... it's just not worth the faff, essentially. Dagon, I do need the keyboard. Hello. I said about no distraction cats today, and then distraction cats. Can't afford 1,000, can you? 500 you can afford. Sure, well, we'll just sell you 500. I'd rather sell you steel, but you don't want to take the mountains of steel. But it's fine, we can do that. Yeah, I think getting... Oh, bloody hell. Dagon's now trying to trip over. Oh, you're very purry. I don't think it's going to come through the microphone. No, I doubt it. She's looking slightly away from it as well. This microphone's very directional. The microphone is very directional. She's very quiet. Unless she's purring straight into it. Maybe. I don't know. We're trying to get the purry cat down the microphone. I don't think she's going to quite be loud enough. I've almost got her in the right place. She is almost sat facing the microphone. It's worth a try. Oh. She's now sat under the microphone. Oh, Dagon, you silly cat. You've now pushed the microphone away from me, but that's fine. We will end up... Oh, now you're headbutting it. We're back to that game again. It's a different cat. And this one is less brutal. Although there is about half the weight behind her as Eve. Oh, silly cat. Yes, I know, Dagon. Hello. Oh. You've just poked yourself in the eye by trying to headbutt my hand, you silly cat. Right. Caleb, thank you for the bits. Saying sorry, you're going to have to stay a slave because you're too sad. Unfortunately, in the harsh Rimworld way, yeah, there's just going to be too much of a problem with the mood debuffs. These nuts called Stinty's nephew and emu. Nobody for these nuts to romance. There's not even options for them. Bella, oh good lord, Belisarius has all the options possible. They're some of the best chances we've seen, and they're married and have 2 kids. No, 2 kids not in the colony, which is weird. Stinty with not many chances. Cowbell's relatively new. Has some chances. Kangaroo has chances. Is Tommy actually with someone? No. And their chances are low, but I digress. What are we going to grow in the mega field here, do we reckon? I'm half tempted to grow rice there. Try and... We could grow many cabbages, of course. Why do I ask? Because the answer is just going to be cabbages. Right, shall we just... This will be the last cabbage field. Noodle Brown asking, does Cora have the best chance? Cora doesn't have the best chance. Cora had a lot of potential chances. Whoa, it's 22%! Go, Cora, go! Could we finally... Could we finally see the impossible? Might it happen today? After everything that has gone on? Could this be the moment for Cora? I'm not going to hold out hope, but you never know. No. course it wasn't. Why did I expect anything else? Cora wooed Teresa by joking about machine intelligence. You got to up your game, Cora. That was admittedly the best chance we've ever seen. Or amongst the best chances we've ever seen for Cora. It was worth a go, I think, that one. Damn and blast. Damn and blast, indeed. What can you do? We were so excited about the possibility. As Kayla says, yes, flirting by talking about chat GPT. I'm not surprised it fails. Yeah, it did not work. Did not work on that one. Got to talk about cabbages. You know how it works here. Oh God, not again. Oh. Oh no. Sweet Daddy T is now broken up with 2 pools. Oh no. Didn't they break up last time because the pool proposed, 2 Pool 2 Furious proposed? And Sweet Daddy T just doesn't want to get married. And for God's sake. Right, so we're going to have to chuck Paul. I say out of that room. Paul, I'm sorry, but you're going over here. If you get back with 2 Paul 2 Furious, I will be furious. What are your... Okay, well, what are your actual chances? I mean, it's 24% with Bumpy. We don't have a 3rd pool to try it with yet. The only option is with oh, what were you gonna? I didn't even figure out what you were gonna be. You are gonna be a soldier in this one because you are pretty good. You're not the best. But really, all you're going to be doing is be doing soldier work, and then when you are not shooting things, I guess you can do, childcare and wardening. When you're not doing that, I guess hauling. So there we go. Oh yes, of course it was going to be Joe. I completely forgot. Yes, we did have a name for this one. I do remember. Thank you for reminding me. Right, okay, so Janeway is there. Sweet Daddy, thank you for bits. Just saying, bro. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. You tell me. You're the one doing stuff. Your character is making the interesting stories in this playthrough. It seems. Who knows what's going to happen to you next? It's like the Vanessa story all over again. Only less of... Well, I mean, I guess you're just destroying all the pools rather than just one individual one. Oh, bloody hell. Are all the doors shut? They are all shut by the tanks. That's good. That's something at least. Farming trader. I do not care about that particularly. You will not buy my steel, so I have no real use for you. Longbow and Gower are still trying for more kids. Who knows? I don't say so. Longbow isn't pregnant again. No, okay. Well, Longbow's got the muscle parasites, which probably bad for that and everything. Anyway, I've completely forgotten what I was planning on doing today. We've had too much drama has gone on of the bizarre relationship variety. Kept track of. I was trying to prepare the tanks for a mission, but all right, let's another farming trader. Manic Transport Company. Well, that fills me with confidence in buying from you. A part of me doesn't want to use the Manic Transport Company. A part of me probably would run it. But, you know. Oh. Increase power of engine. Oh, I do have to do that one first. I feel like I might as well upgrade these before we go. Oh, that already is equipped. Cool. Yeah, might as well upgrade them. Screw it, why not? What I was going to do... can't do it, but upgrade, that's fine. Well, I guess this one here is then going to have the 40 meals. How the hell didn't we add like 4? How on earth did Alien Invader get through 40 meals? That should be enough for ages inside a tank. Unless they hadn't loaded the meals, maybe? But I'm pretty sure that's how many I told it to load. It should have been... That should have taken bloody ages for a single person to go through. Again, pointless asking these questions. Not going to know not going to get an answer. Melee frenzy for Trevenator. I guess it's possible some have been eaten during I can't imagine they'd have got through 40 with the previous battle. There were people in it when we were shuffling about. There might have been a couple. Probably wasn't the full 40, but it still is a lot. A lot was gone in that. Matthew. Matthew is frustratingly dim. And despite the chemical starvation messing them up, refuses to actually use any of the things that they are perfectly allowed to deal with the chemical starvation. You've called Noodlebrain a burglar, a squid, and derided their forehead. And Noodlebrain just doesn't pay zero attention. Matthew, you're going to get punched by someone. I just don't know who. Probably not Noodlebrain, because Noodlebrain, I think, is incapable of violence. Oh no, they are capable of it. They're just a delicate wimp. Noodlebrain... Oh, Noodlebrain flagrantly disrespected Matthew's forehead. What is it with the forehead insults today? That's quite a lot. It's just like this new trend has started going around the colony of insulting foreheads for reasons unknown, shall we say. No, Noodle, you didn't actually get into a fight. You just had someone shouting at you, basically. Oh. Of course they're sleeping in the bloody ship. Right. Alien Mark II. And Janeway, go in here. For heaven's sake. You are a pain to deal with a lot of them. Sweet David Bits was saying, well, time to find out who the next sorry sucker for me. Could be Bumpy, you know. It could be Bumpy. We will have to wait and see. I'm sure it will not be long. Oh, the game. Okay, that was just game saving. There we go. Okay, the thing a bit say, why are you surprised Starfleet captain would want to sleep in a starship? Fair enough. I don't like. I know vaguely who like Kirk and Spock and so on and Picard are. I have heard the name Janeway, but I know zero about them. I don't know a thing about them. So yeah, no, they could be any random Star Trek character. They could be a captain, or they could be a janitor, and I wouldn't know. So yeah. That is my That is my Star Trek knowledge on that. Okay, there's the Janeway is captured the USS Voyager in the show Voyager. Huh? There we go. I didn't know that. As I said, I think I have heard the name very vaguely before today, but yeah. I apologise to Star Trek fans for I know nothing about it. Like, at all. Really dumb. Okay, we're finishing building, sorting that out. I did fancy make the engine faster. I don't really know if I need a faster engine. Because if it's travelling in a big convoy... Oh, I've just realised I was going to store all the food in this. However, I should store food in these other ones as well. At least chem fuel is very light. I should make sure food is stored in these other ones for... Because I don't think they share food between the vehicles. Like, I can dump the food out when we get to our destination, but during the drive, I should probably make sure food... Unless the food... Okay, the thing... Oh, that sucks. The only other thing I can think of is maybe while the food doesn't tell you it's going off, unless it does go off, just doesn't have any information. Maybe that's the problem we've got. Maybe that is what went on. There's a thought to think about. I'm gonna... maybe I should have just put a single meal in that tank to see. But yeah, we will see. Right. Let's have a look at some art. This sculpture is a depiction of Climber assaulting Sweet Daddy. Climber, do you want some art in your room? Do you have need for art in your room? Nah. Have another art for your room. Divinity of McRae. This carving is an image of Belisarius brutally harming McRae with a human with cold efficiency. What is the phrasing of that? Belisarius is baring his teeth. Donkey stands in the background, of course. I don't even know whose room should get this one. Yeah, that is definitely a sculpture. And this sculpture is an image of the rocket artillery incapacitating Von Real von Vimes. What a name! Von Real von Vimes. That's up there amongst the... I guess the Von is just the shortened version. Like, that would just be what they were called. With the way when it's phrased like this, it's funnier. A crazy historian watches over, all while screaming. That can go in there. But it's much more fun if their name is... Oh no. Okay, Paul. No, don't. Can you not? Who can? No. Can I not arrest them? I mean, I say it's no matter. I don't have anyone. Ogier is actually getting killed by a husky. I was sending people in with a pain stick, but I actually think the husky might take them down. I mean, okay, a husky is not a small dog, but you have been taken out. I am going to call you Titan. I think that feels like a fitting. You're not even that injured. Like, that is without a. You're supposed to be a soldier, and you've got defeated by a single dog. Attack dogs are a genuine scary prospect, but that's not even a dog that's supposed to be an attack dog. Oh, you absolute muppet. Like, I wouldn't want to fight a husky. They are powerful dogs. But that's just... add insult to injury, the snake decided to eat his dinner. Dyson, thank you for trying. The Muppet got themselves... They got what they deserved. Like, they absolutely got what they deserved. It's just funny. I was not expecting that outcome. I was much more worried about the dog than anything else, to be honest. Honestly, Rimworld. Every time there's something silly going on. But yeah, oh, why are you in a daze? Oh, okay, well that's fine. I can deal with that as a reaction to the high psychic. I can't do anything about this high psychic drone. It's just, it exists. The only thing I can really do is if I spot someone unhappy. If I spot someone unhappy, who is it? Well, okay, you're going to bed. You're going... Oh, that's what I was going to tell you to go and do. Never mind. Drake is going to sleep. If they're unhappy, don't smoke in the hospital. Come on now. You know better than that. Not... Why do they go into the hospital to smoke? Now, if you want to smoke the weed, that's fine. But this is a big outdoor colony. A lot of it's outdoors. Just smoke it outside. Just far away from the big explosive things. Anywhere. Anywhere, like, over here is fine. Oh, who's getting married? Oh, Gordon finally said yes. Attempt number 3 of the proposal. It's finally worked. Golden Piggy proposed a lifelong commitment to Gordon. I mean, you know what? I'm happy for you two. It finally happened. It finally happened. But yeah. I doubt... Who knows if that relationship is going to last. I feel like probably not. But you never know. You never know. I will think positively for you. Try. Anyway. Right. We were going to go for the... let's put 20 meals in every tank. Oh, I was going to not load meals because I was going to see if they actually despawn. Ah, screw it. They're basic meals. I don't care if we lose them. But yeah, I probably should have waited to see. 2 Portuguese failed to calm him down. Right, who needs some relaxing? Timmy. Would you like some weed? It is our cure-all at the moment. Paul? Yeah, I mean, you're pretty unhappy with Sweet Daddy D, which I understand. You are playing horseshoes, and then when you are done... Oh, you're now eating. When you are done eating, go have some weed. It'll cheer you up. I promise. James May is also hungry. No, has just eaten. Right, James May is also in need of some weed. Pumpy? Are you okay? Relatively. You're not the best of moods, but... Pumpy, do you have an iffy heart? It's minor. We should possibly start looking at... How... You're only 31. Christ, that's younger than me. Maybe we contemplate making a synthetic heart ready for you. Again, we have the technology. Why not do it if we can? Everyone is hard at work in the mine. Who? Oh, Mickey's in days. That's fine. Don't mind that. Sweet Daddy D. Who is it? I think it might end up being Bumpy, because they work in the quarry together all day. So there is a good chance that'll be what ends up happening. Spock, you've left your bloody table. Spock, get your table. Ah, Christ. Climber. You know what? Go have a fancy dessert. Bo is quite unhappy. Have some weed. Tare. Have a fancy dessert. Tara, you're moving very slowly. Oh, you got massive food poisoning. Maybe having the fancy dessert was a bad idea with the massive food poisoning. You'll be fine. What could go wrong? More puking. Just not in the freezer, alright? That's the deal. Pool is... No, Spock's off. I don't care about that. That's fine. You can have that. So I don't care about that, actually. Oh, Tara hasn't listened and puked in the freezer. Please, psychic drone. Oh, my character is very unhappy. Sick, tired. High on smoke leaf is about the only thing stopping them from losing their mind. 54! Ah! That'll do it. You know, one thing I haven't done. One thing I should do. Let's learn how to do that. To stop my character, yeah. The psychic drone rather affects. I've never noticed. I don't think I've had a hypersensitive character, and if I have, I've not actually paid attention. But that is such a mood debuff that there really is not much I can do that is going to improve that mood. Oh, Picard. Okay, yes. Hit the marble wall, please. What are you going to hit? Stacks of wood. That's fine. You can destroy that and sort out your mode. Don't... Right, come in. Oh, for God's sake. Stop fighting everyone! I had to arrest Picard because I don't know if they were hitting the chem fuel or hitting the pallet. But if they hit the actual item, the chem fuel item, and that goes bang, that's a huge problem. So just for safety. Also, tiny cat, you are in the way. Thank you, Dagon, for getting out of the way. Yeah, I'm hoping a good night's sleep. Oh, days, Gadrius is in a daze. Why are you awake in the daytime if you are a night owl? Don't I normally have you set up? Maybe I don't. Actually, yeah, Gadrius, you should be asleep. I don't know what's going on with your sleep schedule. What is going on down here? Bo is arguing. Bo insulted Noodlebrain's cooking skills. Well, yes, Noodlebrain is not very good at cooking. That is true. Noodlebrain is very, very, very smart and much better at everyone else than building. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, okay, you've got, like... What did you get from dog bites? Like, blood poisoning or whatever. I'm going to say that's what you've got. I know you can get rabies, but that's a bit of a different thing. Paul just wants to go smoke weed. That's fair enough. You know what? Just go for it. Petrolhead is going to go sort out Ogier's leg. Worst comes to the worst, we can just cut it off. We've done it before. But this is your own stupid fault. Not going to lie, you largely deserve this. Like, I got very little sympathy for you in this one. I will keep you alive, but you're a muppet. This psychic drone is really hammering us. I can't do much about it. Noodle. Go have some wheat. Climber is desperately unhappy. Well, I was going to see what... Okay, they had a lavish dessert. Right, you haven't had some weed. Ghost, well, we will rectify that problem. Michael the Kiwi, what one of you had? Okay. A lavish dessert. And then probably some weed afterwards. Stinty! You are also in need of some weed. Dagon, stop climbing on the Lego. Dagon! Dagon! Off the Lego. Yes, you. Not the Hot Wheels cars either. Christ. Off. Oh, bloody hell. Got cat problems. Okay, now she's moved a bit. Dagon. No, you can't stand on that either. Where are you going? You never bother exploring over that part. Bloody hell. Of course, you're trying to be a absolute... Dagon, go on. Just get off the desk. There's not really much space over there. Is there? Go on the floor. There we go. Cats. Cats, everyone. Harlequin, thank you for bits. Saying tetanus. Tetanus was the one I was thinking of, yes. Yeah, lockjaw is the most common thing from a dog bite. That makes sense. Drake, thank you for bits. Saying Lego, I reckon Dagon wants you to do a Lego stream with them involved. Well, the plan is... I'm going to say this now, because things might change. The plan is there will be a Lego stream on Friday. Now... I don't know for sure. A lot can change between now and then. But the plan is to have a Lego stream on Friday. But yeah, we will see whether that actually does happen or not. Insulting spree by Bumpy. Please, psychic drone, go away before my colony loses its mind completely. Actually, yeah, that's the thing. It's a compounding problem is that loads of people have muscle parasites, which is bad, combined with the psychic drone. Oh, it's finally ending. Thank you, game. Thank you so much for listening. It is very much appreciated. We've made a new heart for Bumpy. Bumpy hurled invective about Blindars's melee fighting skills. Sweet Daddy D loudly insulted Bumpy's personality. Bumpy compared Blindars to a dragon. That's not an insult. If someone called me a dragon, I'd be... In fact, the funny thing is, Bumpy's on an insulting spree, and Bumpy's been insulted more times than they have insulted other people. Alien compared Bumpy to a pirate, and James Major Bumpy's open-mindedness. It's just... Oh... Rimworld. It is fun. Like, you know what? Bumpy deserved that one. If you're going to go around shouting insults at everybody. Yeah, I feel like... Did you really go into the... Bumpy loudly insulted Sweet Sunny D's height. They're a child! Ugh. Bloody hell. They are literally 6 or 7 years old. Caleb, thank you for it. I'm looking forward to seeing if anyone can beat me at the Hot Wheels guessing game. Well, yeah, that is true. You are good at that one. I've got to try and find cars to stump people. I mean, I might have got some. We will have to wait and see. I might get some. I'm sort of halfway through displaying some cars. So I've got some cars out. Quite a number of cars out. But yeah, I might have to go and find some special ones, see if I can confuse. Probably not, because you lot are far too good at it. But yeah. Anyway, I do digress. It is going to be time to end this evening's stream. We must pay our respects to poor alien invader who got trapped inside a tank, which was a very unfortunate death. Otherwise, it has been a relatively calm stream. We've fought off some mechs, which, I mean, I've got to say, the mech raid where we had a lot of centipedes parked in the kill box, that's pretty scary. That one was a pretty tough raid, and we did defeat it. Really using our kill box, even more so than our tanks. The tanks are now going to be usable in battle, although they are a bit cumbersome to navigate with and get in position at times, but otherwise seem to be working. Next time out, we are, I think, as ready as we can be to go after up here, maybe, or who knows, maybe that one. But I think we are going to try and do one of these missions. We want to get a grav core, if at all possible, and I think we are now set to be able to do this in a relatively realistic manner without losing too many people. So, yeah, we will try that next time around on Rimworld. We could probably let Picard out of jail, couldn't we? You have had time to think about what you have done. So, welcome back. But you were too likely to blow up important stuff. So there we go. Climber also, I don't know, thank you for the donation, saying, okay, time to play video games for 3 hours and eat a whole bag of potato chips. Not a bad plan, really. And you know, I can get on board with that one. Like, Lombo, why have you gone to their bedroom to? I'm just going to stop asking questions. And to Harlequin, thank you a bit, and thanks for the fun stream. Okay, I'm always glad people enjoy. But yes, I will, as I said, hopefully, I'm not going to promise it, but hopefully the plan is come Friday, there will be a Lego building stream, which I have not done for a while, and I'm looking forward to, building some more Lego. So, that is, I might put up a poll. Again, it'll depend on if I can do it. I might put up a poll. People can vote on what they want to see me build. I've got a few sets to choose from, but who knows? If not, there will be a stream on Saturday and Sunday as usual. As I say, I'm not completely sure of my schedule, but that is what I am aiming to do. That, though, is going to be it from me. Of course, thank you all very much for watching. Massive thank you. Those who donated, those who subscribed, it is always greatly appreciated. But until next time, goodbye.